everybody, Mike McDowell, driver of the Loves Travel Stop Ford Mustang for Front Row Motorsports. Just want to send out a special thanks to all you out there that are working so hard to keep America moving. We know that the world's crazy right now, and things are trying, and we know that this is a difficult time, but we're so thankful for you guys that continue to stay on the road and keep us going. We know it's not easy, and you have family back home and friends, and we just appreciate it so much. There's so much that we take for granted that we realize right now that without those trucks going around the country, we wouldn't have any of these supplies. So thank you guys very much. Keep up the good work, and we appreciate it.
Troy Cable Security makes it easy to stay aware and stay in control of your home wherever you are. User-friendly interface allows easy navigation for lights, locks thermostat, video, and garage doors. Never worry about leaving your garage door open or the front door unlocked. Your mobile app can send alerts to your phone for alarm and no alarm events. Know when your children arrive home from school with video response. Make sure your home is powered by Troy Cable Security for ultimate access, awareness, and protection.
Did you know at Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, after 30 days of employment, that you can join our 401k retirement plan? That's right, we match it up to 4%. That's gross pay, 4% after 30 days of employment. Drive a Buck Division truck for Wiley Sanders Truck Line, be home twice a week and every weekend. You know, if these wheels roll at Wiley Sanders Truck Line, you make money. Home twice a week, every weekend. Wiley Sanders Truck Line, $1,000 sign-on bonus. Come drive for the best today. Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. Tune in to our live broadcast Monday mornings from 8:30 to 9:30 on TC2. Do you have a business in our area or thinking of opening a business in our area? If so, let's talk about it on Truck Talk. No charge to you. That's right, no charge to you. No charge to you. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama, committed to the community. Remember, drive for the best. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Good morning and welcome to another edition of Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. I am so excited this morning. Had a great weekend. I hope you all had a great weekend. Wow, did the weather change? We missed a lot of football, but these are the times that we're in right now. But we still must go on. We must go on. We must just keep pushing on. This thing will surpass us. It will. I know it looks dim right now, but I promise you, we're going to get back to normal. Excited about this morning. I got driving school coming from Enterprise Technical College is coming this morning. And hey, excited this week, going up to Trenton Tech tomorrow to recruit some mechanics. And if anybody out there listening to me, if you have a friend, or if you have someone that's a mechanic or has mechanical knowledge, then hey, let them reach out to us at Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. They'll need to talk to John Smothers or either Ken Bray. One of those two guys can help them. If they can't get them, they can feel free to call me and I'll get them in touch with them. I do not do the hiring on that, but I do help. That is my job, is to advertise and fit our needs, and that's one of our needs right there, and is mechanics. Also, we can always use drivers. I'm gonna tell the drivers something that looking for some literature here that I had. We need some driver trainers. If you're an experienced driver and you want to train, we can hook you up. We can have you training people. You have to come in and learn our system, but let your experience pay for you. Let your experience. You out there and you're an experienced driver, you should be training this young generation how to drive. I like experienced drivers. I'm stuck on Mr. Kitchens, our safety director. He's extended out and he's made it clear that he wants a lot of experienced drivers. And we got a training program with a mentor program. And in this mentor program, hey, you get paid for your experience. You get paid for your trainee that you have out there. Once he comes off your truck and graduates to his own trucks, for the next 6 months, you get an incentive off that driver. So it's a great program. I would love to sit down and talk with you about it. You can call me or you can call Brandy or Dale. Anybody right there can help you with this. It's a great program to be in. We're going to take a break, and we'll be right back and try to get our first guest on.
Hey everybody, Mike McDowell, driver of the Loves Travel Stop Ford Mustang for Front Row Motorsports. Just want to send out a special thanks to all you out there that are working so hard to keep America moving. We know that the world's crazy right now, and things are trying, and we know that this is a difficult time, but we're so thankful for you guys that continue to stay on the road and keep us going. We know it's not easy, and you have family back home and friends, and we just appreciate it so much. There's so much that we take for granted that we realize right now that without those trucks going around the country, we wouldn't have any of these supplies. So thank you guys very much. Keep up the good work, and we appreciate it.
Troy Cable Security makes it easy to stay aware and stay in control of your home wherever you are. User-friendly interface allows easy navigation for lights, locks thermostat, video and garage doors. Never worry about leaving your garage door open or the front door unlocked. Your mobile app can send alerts to your phone for alarm and no alarm events. Know when your children arrive home from school with video response. Make sure your home is powered by Troy Cable Security for ultimate access, awareness, and protection.
Did you know at Wiley Sanders Truck Line, after 30 days of employment, that you can join our 401k retirement plan? That's right, we match it up to 4%. That's gross pay, 4% after 30 days of employment. Drive a Buck Division truck for Wiley Sanders Truck Line, be home twice a week and every weekend. You know, if these wheels roll at Wiley Sanders Truck Line, you make money. Home twice a week, every weekend. Wiley Sanders Truck Line, $1,000 sign-on bonus. Come drive for the best today. Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. Tune in to our live broadcast Monday mornings from 8:30 to 9:30 on TC2. Do you have a business in our area or thinking of opening a business in our area? If so, let's talk about it on Truck Talk. No charge to you. That's right, no charge to you. No charge to you. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama, committed to the community. Remember, drive for the best. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama.
Hey everybody, Mike McDowell, driver of the Loves Travel Stop Ford Mustang for Front Row Motorsports. Just want to send out a special thanks to all you out there that are working so hard to keep America moving. We know that the world's crazy right now, and things are trying, and we know that this is a difficult time, but we're so thankful for you guys that continue to stay on the road and keep us going. We know it's not easy, and you have family back home and friends, and we just appreciate it so much. There's so much that we take for granted that we realize right now that without those trucks going around the country, we wouldn't have any of these supplies. So thank you guys very much. Keep up the good work, and we appreciate it.
Troy Cable Security makes it easy to stay aware and stay in control of your home wherever you are. User-friendly interface allows easy navigation for lights, locks thermostat, video and garage doors. Never worry about leaving your garage door open or the front door unlocked. Your mobile app can send alerts to your phone for alarm and no alarm events. Know when your children arrive home from school with video response. Make sure your home is powered by Troy Cable Security for ultimate access, awareness, and protection.
Did you know at Wiley Sanders Truck Line, after 30 days of employment, that you can join our 401k retirement plan? That's right, we match it up to 4%. That's gross pay, 4% after 30 days of employment. Drive a Buck Division truck for Wiley Sanders Truck Line, be home twice a week and every weekend. You know, if these wheels roll at Wiley Sanders Truck Line, you make money. Home twice a week, every weekend. Wiley Sanders Truck Line, $1,000 sign-on bonus. Come drive for the best today. Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. Tune in to our live broadcast Monday mornings from 8:30 to 9:30 on TC2. Do you have a business in our area or thinking of opening a business in our area? If so, let's talk about it on Truck Talk. No charge to you. That's right, no charge to you. No charge to you. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama, committed to the community. Remember, drive for the best. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama.
Hey everybody, Mike McDowell, driver of the Loves Travel Stop Ford Mustang for Front Row Motorsports. Just want to send out a special thanks to all you out there that are working so hard to keep America moving. We know that the world's crazy right now, and things are trying, and we know that this is a difficult time, but we're so thankful for you guys that continue to stay on the road and keep us going. We know it's not easy, and you have family back home and friends, and we just appreciate it so much. There's so much that we take for granted that we realize right now that without those trucks going around the country, we wouldn't have any of these supplies. So thank you guys very much. Keep up the good work, and we appreciate it.
Troy Cable Security makes it easy to stay aware and stay in control of your home wherever you are. User-friendly interface allows easy navigation for lights, locks thermostat, video, and garage doors. Never worry about leaving your garage door open or the front door unlocked. Your mobile app can send alerts to your phone for alarm and no alarm events. Know when your children arrive home from school with video response. Make sure your home is powered by Troy Cable Security for ultimate access, awareness, and protection.
My guests from Enterprise State, and they have not made it yet. I don't know. But I was talking earlier before I left for the break, and we was talking about trainings. Guys, can I get y'all to stroll into this right here, this sheet, this evaluation sheet? Can I get you to pull it in? Okay. I don't see it, but do you see it? Okay. That's all that matters if you guys can see. This is what we call our evaluation sheet. I believe this is Todd. No, this is Richard Scott. Yeah, he was trained by Todd Dillinger. And this is how serious that stuff is. These are all the questions that we ask the trainee, and that's where the trainee has filled that out. We do this on every trainee. Every trainee that comes through, we get them to fill this out about the driver. And what we do with that information, we take that information, we combine it up, and we look and see, you know, what the trainee maybe could do better at, or maybe where he could do different things. Do different things. That may be my guest calling me there. But we asked all kind of questions like, is he friendly to you? Is he friendly with others? How was your experience? Did he teach you a lot of things about backing? Did he teach you how to interact with the customers? Let me tell you something, you young guys and young ladies out there that's getting into trucking. I used to hear my parents say, yes, sir, and no, sir, it gets you a long way. Well, how you doing today? And I'm from Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, and I have a delivery for you. I'll get you a long ways. That'll get you a long ways. You can't go in there, hey. You got to be respectable. You got to be like a professional. And that's what we do at Wiley Sanders Truck Line. We look for professional drivers, people that are proud of what they're doing, proud of their company, proud of their equipment. And I can't say enough about equipment when I go to talking about Wiley Sanders Truck Lines equipment. We have anything that's in trucking, we have it. LEDs, we just got it. Got one of the greatest communication systems there is. Load assignment, navigation, comfortable trucks, especially the ones, most of all our trucks have what they call an APU, that when you can run a refrigerator, microwave. I've got drivers that tell me this, and young people, I'm after you again. And people may say, why do I talk to the young people all the time? Those are the people that's going to be our future. They're our future, and they're the future truck driver. And I tell them that I have older guys that put refrigerators and microwaves in their truck, and they eat from that, and they save so much money. They save so much money. The key to this trucking game is get in, make a bunch of money, save it up, and get out. Let me say it again. Get in, work real hard, save a bunch of money, and get out. I had a friend of mine, he was telling me when his daddy took him to college, and they was a successful family, and he says he pulls up, and he looks at him, and his mama give him this long speech, and his daddy give him this real simple thing. He tells him, he says, go here and play for 4 years and work hard the rest of your life. He then told him, say, go here and work hard and play the rest of your life. Well, I took that concept and I took it to trucking school. Go to trucking school for 10 weeks, and enjoy the rest of your life seeing the country. Seeing the country. If you're sitting at home and you don't have a job and you're needing a job, hey, trucking ain't no bad place to be. And we're going to take a commercial break because I see my guests coming in, and let me get this organized, and we'll be right back with the Enterprise State. Did you know at Wiley Sanders Truck Line, after 30 days of employment, that you can join our 401k retirement plan? That's right, we match it up to 4%. That's gross pay, 4% after 30 days of employment. Drive a Buck Division truck for Wiley Sanders Truck Line, be home twice a week and every weekend. You know, if these wheels roll at Wiley Sanders Truck Line, you make money. Home twice a week, every weekend. Wiley Sanders Truck Line, $1,000 sign-on bonus. Come drive for the best today. Y'all this morning.
Thank you, sir.
Good to have y'all. When you go live, yeah, I see that. I don't know what to say. Oh, pass your mics home right there. I guess it's Monday morning.
Hey, we like Monday mornings, sir.
Yeah,
right?
we're not really quite together. I say we're going to a commercial break. But it's good to have you, man. Been a long time since I see you. This COVID just bumped everything out the way. We was rolling hard.
I know, it's good to be back. Got a lot of exciting things going on now too since we're back, and so.
Well, good. Ricky Free was telling me that you guys wanted to come back because y'all had some good stuff going on, and I told him to tell y'all to come on. I see you brought one of your students with you.
Yep. This is Paul Perez, one of the students in this class.
He good one?
He's a good one.
He's a good one.
He's a good one. I'm going to try to send him your way.
That's the first I've heard of it. So.
I want him. Tell me about some of the good stuff you got going on over there.
Well, we got this next spring. We got some scholarships available.
All right.
For different programs, CDL included.
Mm-hmm.
For those that qualify. Of course, they would need to call the administration office and talk to one of the ladies there.
Okay.
It's available for somebody that doesn't qualify for state or federal funding.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's exciting. I tell you, I had a privilege this Saturday. The KW plant and some construction companies around here. I think it's Murphy Bridge and a couple of them, but we had a deal Saturday where they're teaching people how to weld and carpenter, and I was so glad to be a part of it. Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we provided the food for it, and it was this young man there. I did an interview with him, and he was at a place where he was welding, and they just wanted him to just go.
Yeah.
If you wasn't that fast, they didn't care how it looked. They'd put the next one in. One of the greatest things he said when he came there, the instructor told him, so you know how to weld, but I'm going to teach you how to perfect it.
There you go.
And they was showing me some beads and stuff. And this guy has moved on to another job, making like $17 an hour.
Yep.
Just by going to that program. So we've got to learn that when these programs come, to take advantage of them.
Take advantage of it. I encourage anybody that if there's a program they can get into, take advantage of it, and see what you can do with yourself.
See what you can do. It's one thing I like about when you come on the show. You're always trying to help somebody, and you're real eager to what you got going on at your school. I watch the places that I go. The instructors make a big difference.
Oh yeah. Well, we're trying to help them improve their lives.
That's right.
They want to get out of that rut that they're in, and we're trying to help them.
And you trying to help, and I can see that you take it real sincerely. Where are you from, sir?
I'm from Central Florida originally. I moved up here about 10 years ago.
And your name?
Paul Perez.
Paul Perez.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What made you want to get into trucking?
I've been around it for a long time.
Have you?
Yes, sir. It was just about time for me to step up and go ahead and get my CDLs and
You
get
ever
on the
done
road.
any driving?
Not on the road. I was a truck spotter for Cisco Foods for quite a while, so did a little bit of that.
Okay. Now let me say this to you. I don't want to seem biased or nothing, but
Yes,
it
sir.
ain't but one trucking company you need to go with.
I'm going to assume that's Wiley Sanders.
There's only one trucking company you need to go with. No, I will say this, and I say this from my heart, about like you feel about your school. There's opportunities there.
Yes, sir.
There's opportunities there that young people can take advantage of. I mean, I could just go on and on, but I'm going to touch on some of them.
Yes, sir.
Our trainees get paid for every mile that truck runs. You're going to get paid for it. Whether you drive it or not, if that truck runs 4,500 miles, you're getting paid for 4,500 miles.
Yes, sir.
Great equipment. We got great trainers. We got some of the best. I got some sheets right here that I'm just going over. And if you guys hadn't came, I was gonna get deep into this sheet. This is really all I had. But trucking is a major industry, and I don't knock colleges, not at all, because you from a university. But I will say this: until somebody shows me something different, if you can go somewhere for 6 to 10 weeks and come out the gate making $45,000 to $50,000 a year, I like them odds.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah.
And that's not fabricated numbers.
No.
That's not. I mean, that's just true numbers, and that's a blessing within itself.
Those are solid numbers.
Those are solid numbers. Those, and I'm gonna say this with us and other truck lines. What I do is, I just got through saying it this morning. I don't hire you as a driver. That's what I'm not looking to bring you in as. I'm looking at you to bring you in as a professional. My goal is to get you through this training program where your name is here. My goal is to get you over here
Yes, sir.
where you're the trainer. We got a great mentor program for 6 months. And the guy that trains you for 6 months, he's going to get an incentive off your check.
Yes, sir.
Not coming from you. It's not going to cost you
Not
that.
coming
We're
out of
going
my
to give him that for 6 months. Because you're only as good as the teacher.
Exactly.
You're only as good as the teacher. I want my drivers to hear this, my trainers to hear this. They're going to be excited about this because they don't even know about it. I got you guys some shirts coming. We're going to, when you're on the yard, we're going to know you're a driver trainer. We getting them the color of their own, and we pulling that color. And I call people and ask them what was their favorite color. Everybody picked this. I like to say the color, but everybody picked this particular color, and some of us had shirts that color, and I asked everybody not to wear them. I'm gonna replace theirs, but these drivers, if they're standing down at the wash rack, you're gonna say, "Oh, that's a trainer there." Doug Kitchens brought that to my attention, and I went with the color, but he wanted them to have a shirt, and that's what we do. One person comes up with an idea, we treat it like a bowl of soup. You eat soup?
Yes, sir. I believe everybody does.
You know how soup is, how you run up on a pea, a piece of corn, a piece of potato, and that's why we do our programs. When we come up with something, we just tweak it. Trace Parker will get in there and twist a little bit. I'll twist a little bit. Doug will twist a little bit. Brandy. It's a group. It's no big I's and big U's. We're a family. And I say that with sincerity. I'm 59 years old, and that's the only place I ever worked at.
Really?
Never went to bed hungry. Only time I ever was broke, it was by my fault. I ain't gonna sit here and say I ain't never been broke, but that was my fault. Yes, I have. Great place to work at for a young man like you just getting started in trucking. Most of our places we go there and come back. And we have like 5 sister companies.
Oh, okay.
So we haul a lot of our own product. And I don't have none of it up here. And the man just asked me before we got on the air about, I was going to show you one of our paint buckets, but we make a lot of stuff. Plastic.
That's through the lid company, correct?
Uh-huh. We got KW, KW plastic, KW containers, Sanders lead,
Okay.
Sanders fertilizer. I mean, we got freight. Your teacher will tell you what it takes to make money in trucking.
Keep that left door closed.
And what else? Freight. You gotta have freight. And you're right. That's stopping. I've traveled up to Chattanooga a couple of times, and boy, when you stop, it kills you.
It does.
When you make a stop, it kills you.
At least
I'm a little old, you know. I had to go to the restroom a lot. I'm gonna be honest. I had to stop a lot, but yeah, man, it's just exciting. It's exciting. It's you get to see the world and get paid for it.
Yep. Oh yeah. I've
So
seen
you
this
tell them
entire
that at the
country,
school?
you know, and enjoyed every bit of it.
How you seen what now?
This entire country.
And enjoyed every bit.
Enjoyed every bit of it and got paid to do it.
And got paid.
Oh yeah.
You enjoy teaching your students too, though.
Oh, yes. I
What's
really
the
enjoyed
first thing you try to instill in a young student?
it. The safety is the first thing I try to instill in them, and just how good it can be out there for you if you stay safe and keep your driving record clean. You know, it goes a long way.
You know, I'm gonna tell this young man this. Tickets. I turn down so many people.
Really?
Because you get these big tickets over 15 mile an hour, insurance companies won't cover you. You want to be like a piece of gold. You want to have these credit cards are platinum gold. You want your CDL to be platinum. You don't want no tickets on it. You don't want no law violations on it. They got a thing that I'm sure you've been teaching at the clearinghouse.
Yeah.
That's a deal. Can be what? Good, great, and then it can be bad. The only way it can be bad is you make it bad.
That's it. Right there.
No one else can make it bad. But if I go in a clearinghouse and this guy's, I turn the heat up on trying to get him. But if I go in a clearinghouse and I see some things, I get I don't know. And you don't want that. You don't want that. I don't want you to never have to put another application out there. But if you do, I want it to be a good one. I don't try to tell nobody. Working is a choice. Coming to Sanders is a choice. But I add a little something to it. It's a great choice. It's a great choice. But there's opportunities out there. There are a lot of opportunities out there for you to come in and make money in this industry.
Well, one of the things that I always think of, I'm not just looking for another job. I'm looking for a career, something that I could stick with for a long time and make a good living with. So.
And that's what we try to do with our equipment, but our benefits. Let me talk about that. And I'm gonna go over it again with the other student, but you can't say it enough. We match 4% of your gross pay. The most important word in that sentence is gross pay. When your check comes out, and then by the time all the taxes, you know what you get, right? But the government allows us to do it on the gross pay. That's good for everybody, because that top number is what you get the 4% off of, which is always the greater number. It's not what you take home, but it's the greater number. So you add that 4%, and then you put 4%. You're looking at 8% a week, and that's gonna be hard to beat.
It adds up over time.
Oh, it adds up.
And it don't take long for it to start adding up.
It don't take long at all. And let me say this to you. Young, how old are you?
I'm 32.
32. Ain't no time like right now for you to get started. Right now. I mean, and the thing about that is, we also have a per diem program. But the biggest thing about starting early, earlier you start, the earlier you get finished.
You got more time on my side?
You got more time on your side. We have not always had this. And I'll be honest. We probably would have had this when I started. I probably would not. I know I would not be sitting here. Because the little time, I think as we're going on 5 years, I want to check that because I don't like to give out numbers on it. I want to know how long we've been doing the match program. Because it's meant significant dollars for a lot of people.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of people. And I'm going to tell you this. Don't leave money on the table.
Oh.
You come in there and we matching 4%, you do 2%. You're leaving 2% on the table. If you come in as a trainee and you start with the 4%, you know what that sets you up for? Sets you up for when you get your own truck. You're not going to be making as much money training as you will when you get your own truck. So if you start at 4% in your training, when you get your own truck, just go on and ease it up to 2 more percent, then you're at 10. You good to go.
Yes, sir.
You're not going to never miss it. You started there. When you started with your own truck, you did it at 10. So you don't know what your check looked like without this deduction.
That's right.
And the biggest thing is not to look for about 3 months.
Just leave it alone.
Leave it alone.
Very long.
Then, after the 3 months, it's not like a financial advisor. Then, after the 3 months, go to looking at it. I mean, it does something to you. When you see those numbers, it encourages you, it inspires you. One of the things that I love about Sanders is they do it for the drivers, but, you know, hey, the shop employees, we get in on it too. Every Wednesday, we get what we call an Instill. Boom, it goes off. Tells you what your check going to be that Friday.
Okay.
And that's just, to me, that is just so cool.
Oh, yeah.
And I pick at the guys at the gym, I tell them, I say, oh, my back hurting. They bumped it in there a little hard this week. Well, good. Would you have you got any questions about our organization?
No, sir. We've had a recruiter from Wiley Sanders come in and talk to us already.
Mr. Free, wasn't it?
Yes, sir.
He's
So,
very good.
very good. He was very informative, and he answered most of the questions at the time. But like I said, the Wiley Sanders sounds very lucrative, and like you said, very good benefits. You know, insurance, everything like that. You know, everything.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna reel you in today. Ricky put the crust out there. I'm gonna put the pie because I'm gonna take you out there and show you the facilities.
Okay.
I'm gonna take time. I'm gonna do that this morning. Some of the places we can't. We just like everybody else with this COVID. Some places I can't carry you in. I can carry you around, show you from a distance. I really want to do that. And words, and I say this with all honesty. Words cannot explain our facilities.
That's
I
correct.
can't do it in words. You have to see it.
Yeah, it's impressive.
Huh?
It's impressive.
Very impressive.
Yes.
I missed, we was on a deal where every time a class was finna graduate, they
Oh,
brought
really?
them up here. Yes.
Okay.
And the COVID come in, just like everything else, it changed it. And me and your instructor was talking, at some point in time, we got to make moves. We got to be careful, but we got to make moves. We can't just stop.
That's right.
We can't just stop. We got to keep trucking along. Well, it's good to see you. We're going to take a break, and we're going to get another instructor and the other student up here. We're going to talk some more. We're going to hang out. And I love to eat. We're going to go eat sometime today, too.
Okay. Now you're talking my language.
Now I'm talking your language. Troy got some of the finest restaurants you ever want to see. We'll be right back.
Hey everybody, Mike McDowell, driver of the Love's Travel Stop Ford Mustang for Front Row Motorsports. Just want to send out a special thanks to all you out there that are working so hard to keep America moving. We know that the world's crazy right now and things are trying and we know that this is a difficult time, but we're so thankful for you guys that continue to stay on the road and keep us going. We know it's not easy and you have family back home and friends and we just appreciate it so much. There's so much that we take for granted that we realize right now that without those trucks going around the country, we wouldn't have any of these supplies. So thank you guys very much. Keep up the good work, and we appreciate it.
Troy Cable Security makes it easy to stay aware and stay in control of your home wherever you are. User-friendly interface allows easy navigation for lights, locks thermostat, video and garage doors. Never worry about leaving your garage door open or the front door unlocked. Your mobile app can send alerts to your phone for alarm and no alarm events. Know when your children arrive home from school with video response. Make sure your home is powered by Troy Cable Security for ultimate access, awareness, and protection.
Did you know at Wiley Sanders Truck Line, after 30 days of employment, that you can join our 401k retirement plan? That's right, we match it up to 4%. That's gross pay, 4% after 30 days of employment. Drive a Buck Division truck for Wiley Sanders Truck Line, be home twice a week and every weekend. You know, if these wheels roll at Wiley Sanders Truck Line, you make money. Home twice a week, every weekend. Wiley Sanders Truck Line, $1,000 sign-on bonus. Come drive for the best today. Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. Tune in to our live broadcast Monday mornings from 8:30 to 9:30 on TC2. Do you have a business in our area or thinking of opening a business in our area? If so, let's talk about it on Truck Talk. No charge to you. That's right, no charge to you. No charge to you. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama, committed to the community. Remember, drive for the best. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama.
Hey everybody, Mike McDowell, driver of the Love's Travel Stop Ford Mustang for Front Row Motorsports. Just want to send out a special thanks to all you out there that are working so hard to keep America moving. We know that the world's crazy right now and things are trying, and we know that this is a difficult time, but we're so thankful for you guys that continue to stay on the road and keep us going. We know it's not easy and you have family back home and friends, and we just appreciate it so much. There's so much that we take for granted that we realize right now that without those trucks going around the country, we wouldn't have any of these supplies. So thank you guys very much. Keep up the good work, and we appreciate it.
Troy Cable Security makes it easy to stay aware and stay in control of your home wherever you are. User-friendly interface allows easy navigation for lights, locks thermostat, video and garage doors. Never worry about leaving your garage door open or the front door unlocked. Your mobile app can send alerts to your phone for alarm and no alarm events. Know when your children arrive home from school with video response. Make sure your home is powered by Troy Cable Security for ultimate access, awareness, and protection.
Did you know at Wiley Sanders Truck Line, after 30 days of employment, that you can join our 401k retirement plan? That's right, we match it up to 4%. That's gross pay, 4% after 30 days of employment. Drive a Buck Division truck for Wiley Sanders Truck Line, be home twice a week and every weekend. You know, if these wheels roll at Wiley Sanders Truck Line, you make money. Home twice a week, every weekend. Wiley Sanders Truck Line, $1,000 sign-on bonus. Come drive for the best today. Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. Tune in to our live broadcast Monday mornings from 8:30 to 9:30 on TC2. Do you have a business in our area or thinking of opening a business in our area? If so, let's talk about it on Truck Talk. No charge to you. That's right, no charge to you. No charge to you. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama, committed to the community. Remember, drive for the best. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. And we're back with Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Well, we changed up, didn't we?
A little bit.
We still got an instructor and we still got a student.
Yes.
But it's a different one.
Yes, sir.
I like that.
Just
Boy,
a little bit.
What's your name, sir?
Schuler McKenzie.
Schuler McKenzie.
Schuler
Schuler
McKenzie.
McKenzie. Where you from, sir?
South Carolina, Columbia, South Carolina.
South Carolina. Have you made this your home?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now I got some good news for you.
All right.
I probably got, I'm just going to guess, probably 50 trucks a day go right through Columbia, South Carolina.
Yeah.
A day.
Yeah.
I'm just going to say that that's 1 hour lane, so. They kind of keep that in mind, not trying to persuade
right.
you.
Right. Yeah.
How you been doing?
Doing good, sir. You?
I'm good, man. Good to see you. I think the last time that I seen you two guys We went up there in that old shop, and me and you got looking at them old trucks, and neither one of us couldn't be still.
I loved every one of them.
I think that me, you, neither one could be still after we got through looking at it. That was back in the day.
It was, boy. It was back when we could do stuff.
Mr. Sanders had some old trucks, and
Right.
they wanted to look at them, and we looked at them. That was the last time y'all was on the yard.
Yes, sir.
That was great. That was great. What made you want to get into truck driving, sir?
Change of career.
His career. What was your career before that?
Retired military.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. All right. Now that you said that,
Okay.
I'm gonna say this.
All right.
You get an extra $200 for signing on. Military.
Sounds good.
Appreciate your service. Thank you for your service.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for your service. How long you stay in the military?
20 and some change.
Okay. So you just want to see the world. You probably done seen a lot of the world.
I've seen some of it.
Okay, I was about to say you've seen some of it.
Yeah.
Is how you adapting to the things at the truck? Is it fun? Is it
Oh
exciting?
yes, it's great. Actually, I was asking if I could drive earlier, but keep putting the brakes on me right now. Like, hey, hold on just a little bit. We gotta learn this part first.
Let me say this, and I'm not saying this because these guys are here, but those are two great instructors.
Oh yeah, I agree with that.
We do keep up with schools, and I wouldn't dare get on this show and say a school name, but we have quit going to some schools because of the quality of driver we get. It starts in these guys.
Right.
And I've never been around them, and they wasn't sincere. Now, when he tells me that man is good, he's telling me that for a reason, because he know I'm gonna stay in y'all ear today. How many people in the class?
Or is it four? Four people.
4.
Yes, sir.
And
We're
they
gonna
picked you
do
two guys to come. They just didn't tell y'all, but I know they bought their best.
You're absolutely right.
I know they bought their best. That's true. I hope them guys ain't watching. They be mad at me now. But I know they bought their best. Let me say something to you. You have chosen a profession that you can make money. Now, where you're going to excel at, you're used to rules,
Yeah.
do's and don'ts.
Right.
And when it comes to truck driving, I'm not ashamed to say it. There are some do's and don'ts. Your license, like I just got to explain it, are different now. That's like whatever your call was to get into some places in the barracks or whatever. That license carries you. I mean, even now, I don't drive, but when I go somewhere, I have some friends up in Tennessee. When I go, I don't run over 15 miles an hour. Every now and then, now let me sit here, I'm going to tell it right. The man upstairs looking at me. Every now and then I hit it, but I back right out and I get caught in that hit. But I stay around now. Well, if I do get a ticket, it's manageable. When you get in those big tickets, insurance companies, they go to shaking their head. No. DUI, you just run your career. You just done. You throw away all this schooling. You just throw it away and flash of a second. Drugs, DUI, at least you can come back in 10 years. Drugs, nobody gonna touch you. They're not. It's just too dangerous, too much of a liability. So I tell people that. I just say a lot of people be trying, well, you got tipping toeing around it. I just straight out said, you can't do drugs and you can't drink and drive if you're going to drive a truck.
That's right. That's right.
It's simple. It's nowhere around it. There's nothing else we can say but that. But I will tell you this, and I tell all my drivers this, and I'm on TV and they know this. If you're in Troy, Alabama, you call me. I get up out my bed and come get you. We've had a drink or two, and you may be in a crowd in a scene that you don't want to like, and you're ready to go. Call me. I come get you. Or I have somebody come get you. I get it worked out because I travel too, but I get it worked out. And if you're at home in your own hometown, always have a designated driver. If you got to pay a little extra, pay it. Pay it. And I don't have to preach to you. You've been in the military. I don't have to tell you this. But this is for the people out there. I don't have to tell you this. You know how to stay out of trouble. You know how to stay out of trouble. 23 years, you had to stay out of it a lot.
Yeah.
When I sit there and look at you, I think about a friend of mine that was in the military, and he said that they went in this room one day and they tore it up a little bit. And the next morning they was getting on the ship, and I ain't gonna call his name, but said he was walking toward the ship and said every step he took, he thought, well, this going to be okay. I'm going to make it. I'm going to make it. You know, he said he got closer, closer. He got there to the steps, you know, and he was going up. Said, just when he went to put his foot up, said, just you, come over here and go. He said, you, come over here. He took it back to the room, and his sergeant, he said he paid for everything, took it out of his checkbook. So, so he just asked the lady, so he didn't negotiate or nothing. So he looked at it and said, what do you think he owes you? I don't know. And she just come up with a figure and say, he just reached and gave it. So he was thinking, wow, man, we couldn't have gone. He didn't negotiate it or nothing. So you know about it. So how you like the new programs y'all got going on?
I like it. I like it. I'm like you. This COVID stuff put a mess on everything, but we're making it, you know.
Now, do y'all still have some manual trucks, or y'all all automatic?
We're all manual. We don't have no automatic. You leave us with no restrictions.
Yeah. That is a time that I never saw coming. Did you?
I didn't. I really didn't.
I never saw a day that a driver could be automatic restricted or not. That never. But I tell you what, we're going to the same game. We're going to the same game. We're trying to go all automatic, and we're working on it. We're getting close. Once again, COVID.
Yeah.
I feel like if it hadn't have been COVID, we'd be there.
Right.
By now. We close. We close. But do that. Get. Don't have a restriction on your license. You don't know what might happen. Shop will probably get mad at me for saying this, but they have made a mistake before and sent a guy that was automatic restricted a manual. And it's common. We're human. We make mistakes. I'm not saying that to make the shop feel bad. I'm saying that the driver, you should get all this stuff. Get everything. Be able to drive anything. You're a professional.
I agree with that.
You're professional. And that's what we like to put out. You've had one career, and I'm just going to offer you right now, I want to hear your second career with me. Share your second career with me. I can say this about Wiley Sanders Truck Line. If you want to work and you want to drive a truck, and if you trust the system, we have a system. That system is designed for you to make money. Derek Thompson tells me all the time, it don't go bad to the driver, go to dispatch. When the driver go to dispatch, I mean, and it's true. It's like people staying in their lanes. You have to get on me sometime. Don't recruit. Stay there. Everybody's got a position. You know about that. You know, everybody's got a position. And when you be the best you can be at your position, the whole team grows. Load coordinators, they got a position. Kevin Baker, he's got a position. Dispatchers, Thomas Hicks, he's got a position. Guy in charge of dispatch, Mike Harrell, he's got a position. You know, and I say that to remind myself sometimes, because sometimes we just be wanting to help. But you'll get something piled up. They been and gave a guy a number, and then you think you got the right number, and you know. But it's a great place to work. It's been in business since 1959. Been in business since 1959. KW Containers, KW Plastic, Fertilizer, Sanders Lead Company. All this stuff that we remanufacture, we made this. True Snap. It's cool. I used to have my paint buckets up here, but we had our new set and we're doing some stuff. We have like 15 loads of cans, plastic cans go out a day. If you go home tonight and go up under your sink, may not have KW stamped on it, but I promise you it's somehow plastic. Now I'm finna say something to you that you may not believe, but pull it up. One of the largest plastic manufacturers in the world. Makes me proud to live in Pike County. Makes me proud to live in Pike County. I tell people, I'll tell you this, I'll tell a young man that just left here, come here, get a job here. We got good schools here. We got good restaurants. We're going to check it out today, too. We're going to check out one of them.
I'm all right with that.
We're going to check out one of them today. Good restaurants. You name it, we got it. I'm gonna see. They think they know where they're going, but so I'm gonna take them to a different place today. They said, "Man, yeah, I know where we're going. I'm gonna fool them today. I'm gonna take them to a different place today." But let me say that to you. The college, banks, Troy Bank and Trust, nice facility, can do anything. You know what I'm saying? This is not a bad place to live.
Mm-hmm.
You ready to move?
Yeah. You're encouraging me though.
No, a lot of times I can't sell Sanders without selling my town.
That's right.
That's right. Yeah.
We talked about your town on the way up.
Huh?
One of the fastest growing towns in the whole Southeast.
I mean, this town is done so good, but we don't never the Sanders Company. That's what this show is for. I talk about trucking. Yes, is the basic truck talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Line, but we talk about this community. I found one of the things I was looking for this here, and my company is involved in this. Hey, run me up, pull this up for me, Justin. I want everybody to see this, because there's somebody out there. Everybody's not made to be a trucker. Can you get it up close? Yeah. I can't see it, but they can see it out there. Okay. This here program here can help some young man that does not have a job or does not have a skill. Mm-hmm. And I do believe that when you see stuff like this, you gotta try to get in it. It's construction and welding classes. Mm-hmm. They're free. Classes are free.
Don't get much better than that.
I mean, what do you want, people? What the classes are free. They start on October the 6th, end of school year, every Tuesday and Thursday night, 5:30 to 8:30. I had a chance to go by there this weekend. Did a little interview with some guys, and they just like you guys. The instructors there are so eager to teach and show these young men. You're in a small world. Wind up there. My first cousin, his son was there, and he's taking advantage of that program. That made me feel so good. That just warmed my heart. I said, "Well, that's somebody in my family is here." Right. And he was just there, and he spoke to him. I didn't even recognize him because he had his welding hat on,
right.
Stuff. And, but I'm just so excited about stuff like that going on in Pike County. Judge Allen was there. Stephanie Baker came out. A lot of people was there to support this. What am I saying? When Troy gets into something, we get into it. We don't just touch it now. We get in. I watched that college you see it.
Oh yeah.
It just spreading out over the town. It just
That's
keep
right.
on it out. I watched our plant just spread on out. I watched restaurants come here and just get bigger, and it's just a good place to be. It's not too big, but it's not too small.
Yeah. Major
truck lines. Go home. I know you're gonna go home and research some of that. I know you are. But you got any questions you want to ask me about it?
No, sir.
No.
No, sir.
What about your instructor here? Is he good?
Yeah, great, actually. Yeah, real great instructor.
I knew these guys was good. I filled in for Ricky. Well, that's not my school. For Ricky. That's for you ain't seen me. But Ricky do it. But I can go to all of them. I go to all of them with them sometimes just because, they say I'm the head recruiter, but I say we all a team.
Okay.
Right.
You very seldom hear me use that word. I say we all a team. And what I do is sometimes I go with some of them. And I found out that, when two show up, class be like, wow. And I just sit over there and maybe comment or something. But I had the chance to go to your school when Ricky was out. And when I knew these was two good instructors, when I started talking about coming off heels, they sit up. And they wanted them guys to hear that. Well, they sit up and just say, I've been telling them that. I've been telling them.
That's right.
Yeah.
And truck driving is not for everybody. Me and Doug Kitchens, our safety director, we was talking about that the other day. And I rather a guy find out it's not for him before I invest all that money and time. Because it takes time and money to hire a driver.
Yeah.
We've been putting some figures to it, and they get higher and higher every time we sit down and do it. I mean, it costs money. It probably costs $5,000 to hire a driver.
That's what I figured.
That seems like a high number, and I'm probably cutting that a little bit. But easily you can have $5,000 in hiring a driver. So what is it? What am I saying? Well, it's best to find out, does he really want this? Now, if you really want it, it's worth every dime of it.
Oh yeah.
But if you don't want it, it's not. So I kind of ask people, you sure this is what you want? Tell them some things about it. Doug Kitchens has a thing that he says, not if you get frustrated. He say, but when you get frustrated. You're going to go somewhere and the forklift is not going to be working. You're going to go somewhere and they're short-handed. And you're supposed to unload and come back somewhere. And you got plans, Mama's on the phone and she's saying, what time will you be here? Well, I really don't know. That's not a good answer. But it's the truth answer. But the person on the other end don't want to hear that. So you have to take all those things into consideration. Right when you say, I spent 10 minutes talking you in, now I'm spending 10 minutes talking you out.
I'd rather be straight.
That's what people respect.
Yeah, I
They
respect that
respect
a lot.
I come in here and I tell you, you ain't gonna have no problem. Ain't nothing that'll never happen. First time you get frustrated, I said this wasn't gonna happen. Now, if you get out there, you get frustrated, you're gonna say, I guess this is what Hoss was talking about. What are one of the first things you try to teach a new guy coming in?
I watched your first segment a while ago, and safety is our big thing. I mean, you can't emphasize it enough because, when you get your CDLs, you are the professional driver.
That's right.
Sometimes you have to swallow pride or swallow your anger and let a car go or let another truck go just because you're the professional, But there's been many times I didn't want to let it go, but you had to.
Yeah.
And it's just safety. And like you said, being real, he'll tell you, I'm trying to be extremely real with him on life on the road because it's not all roses, but it's not a bad life either. I did it 21 years over the road. It wasn't bad.
Well, I was trying to make sure I had enough cups to give everybody one, but I do. We'll get the other two guys there
Thank you.
when we close out the show. I love to hear you guys talk about safety because recruiting and safety goes hand in hand. We're all in the same building.
That's right.
And for the longest, I answered the phone safety because that's where I'm at. But now I say recruiting because a lot of times people hang up and they think they got the wrong number. But when you realize and when you get mature enough to know, hey, I'm bigger than they are, but I got to be bigger in heart than they are. Your equipment is already bigger than they are.
Yep.
Right.
You don't have to wait on them to let you over. You keep putting that trailer on there. You keep doing that trailer like that. They'll eventually get out of your way.
Right.
But do you have to do that? Is that good? What if that little dip you trying to make him get over? What if you do touch it? Then there's an accident, and then your record is tarnished. So got a little something on it. I'm not saying your career is aimed, but the cleaner you keep that, you can just you can just have a job. I guess it's good and bad because it keeps all trucking companies on their toes. And it makes them, CDL was the best thing that happened to a driver. When I say keep you on your toes, I'm searching for ways to make things more comfortable for you. I'm working in my driver's lounge. I'm making sure that I got washers and dryers, and I got machines and vending machines, and I'm working on having a little mini hotel for you. And we got 2 minutes. Did you say 2 or 5? You got right there in the dark. I love live TV. You can just ask questions. He come right back.
That's it. That's it.
He just come right back. Man, it's good to see you. Hadn't seen you in a while. I'm excited that y'all coming, and with this COVID stuff, what are some of the things y'all have had to do?
We've had to go from meeting as a group to going in blocks, coming in hour, 2 hour, 3 hour blocks, so we can keep them socially distanced. One to a truck, all that good stuff. Mask, wash your hands 37 times a day.
Yeah. Just like everybody else.
Just like everybody else.
Yeah.
But we've been getting several calls from drivers that went through us with y'all. It's always fun to see them. They stop on top of a mountain, take a picture, and send it to us.
I sent it.
They'd be like, "Hey, we're there today." I'm like, "That's pretty good stuff."
Yeah, I love to recruit a guy or a lady and watch them go through the process and it joys my heart when they take that road test to go out by themselves and they come back. Boy, they be so happy. Langley, I can say her name. She called me this morning. She road tested Friday, and I tell people to call me. Wasn't my field, but she couldn't get nobody, so she called her recruiter. And quite naturally, I got somebody to get to her, but she's so little. She's a little old bitty lady, but she was calling. You know, she's ready to load. Her dispatch was out sick, and she kind of panicked a little bit. And I helped her. And that's what we do. And it makes me feel good to see them. I got a guy named Glover. I hope he's watching today. I went up to Trenton, and everything I would say, Glover would say, "I already got you, Hoss. I already got you." And I'd say something else. So finally, about halfway through the class, I say, "Glover, you already got it, ain't you?" "Yeah, I got it. Well, usually when a guy talks that much, you figure he ain't coming. He done picked somewhere he going, and he just having to get it. Well, he came, and he went through his training, and he's there driving now, and he is so happy.
That's good.
He's had a little baby. Glover just had a little baby, and he's happy. Goes in, runs in our buck division. He's learned the system, and it made me feel good. You know, I was a part of that. This guy knew nothing about trucking. He went to school and come here, and you know, doing good. That's why I want my trainers to feel special. Everybody has a special part in your career. Ricky Free got to get you in there. I've got to keep you when I get you.
Right.
Then I got to assign you to somebody that's gonna keep you and treat you right. You're not gonna be a easy fix because you're military and you know you've lived a certain way.
Right.
And I like challenges. But I got somebody, and Mr. Willie, this come to my head. Mr. Willie is retired. I could hook you up with somebody like him if it came in the schedule when he was getting off.
Right.
Putting somebody out of his truck. But, so I done already claimed you. I done claimed it. When they bring some, they didn't tell
I'm
you
noticing
that.
It's all right. I'm just listening.
They didn't tell you. When you come and be on the show, that automatically signed you up. I thought I'd mention that before we left here. But I want you guys to carry your cups back. And hey, I enjoyed having y'all. I always enjoy when Enterprise comes up. I enjoy meeting you. Enjoy meeting the other guests.
We appreciate y'all.
Yes, sir.
We're going to take some time today and show you guys some things. We're going to do a little differently. We may do a little riding, and hey, about 11, we'll go get something to eat. I got a lady. Her name is Bree. And she's in town today. I want you to meet her and hear her story. She followed me outside the school. Let me hurry. He's giving me some fingers. She followed me outside of the school, and she said, "I need to work." Real sincere. Says, "I need to work. Help me get in there. I need to work." And got Bree in there, and she had, she had a little difficulty with the manual and all. And I called a place. I didn't. Brandy called a place when we was getting her together. I skipped my story when we was getting her together, and the guy at the place told me, "Say she will outwork anybody y'all got. I wish I could afford to keep her." Been a model driver. Runs 3,000 miles a week consecutive. So I'm going to let you meet her today. Guys, it was good to see y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to say thank you for watching Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. I am so excited today. Like all Mondays, I'm excited. If you're looking for a good job, you need to call us.